Hey guys, and today I'm going to do the review which is between Richmond and Geelong MCG. An absolute masterclass from the Cats, and I just finished watching the game. Gosh, it was absolutely juicy to watch. At least the second and third terms were. The first and the last quarter was probably some of the worst quarters of footy you'll ever see. But Cats got home in the end by 67 points, comprehensively outplayed the Tigers, and they had the measure early, and they kicked the first two, and it looked like one of those games where Richmond would really potentially get on top. Their tackling was immense. I think they got 33 tackles in the opening term, so they were well on top in that regard. We had a good patch for about 5 or 6 minutes, then the Tigers sort of took over for the rest of the first term, and then we said enough's enough, and I think we kicked 10 in a row at some stage. It was pretty outrageous. The Tigers didn't kick a goal, I think, so they had one, I think, 18 minutes into the first term, and then I think it was close to the end of the first term, and then 18 minutes into the third, they got their second goal. Third goal, maybe. Yeah, third goal. So it took a while, but yeah, look, super stoked. Challenged early and didn't really adapt to the conditions super well. We weren't able to get that mark kick, play on sort of game going. We were sort of restricted, weren't able to take too many grabs, so it was pretty wet and slippery. Took a little while to adjust, but once we did, looked $1 million, and we had to adjust on the run, and we did, and we executed brilliantly, so can't ask much more than that. Could have been even more, but we just parked the bus, didn't want to have any kind of injuries or inklings in the last quarter. Just kicked the one goal and kept it pretty light and easy. So as far as the stats go, we got plenty more of the football, a lot of junk possessions in the last term. We didn't really try that hard. Got a few more frees in there. Dominant around the contest and highlighted by the clearances there. One +6 around the ball there. It's just saw in the second and third terms, just Geelong everywhere. Interestingly enough, Richmond had more inside 50s, so that's quite a stat. 49 inside 50s for 24 scoring shots. So it's going along the lines of how Geelong go about it. They normally 50% of the time they get a score, and that's pretty much smack bang right there. Plus 33 in contested possessions, tremendous. We were down on tackles, but as you can see by getting more of the ball, Richmond naturally had to chase, had to do something, and they did a lot of tackling. But yeah, it was a great result for all considering with the conditions, and the Tigers off to a really good start. They probably didn't get the bang for their buck on the scoreboard per se, but we've just kept keeping on, and then stopped in the last term. So yeah, super wrapped with the way we play. We played wonderfully as a unit. We moved the ball pretty well, second and third terms especially. We were there for our teammates, some really great tackles, some great pressure from Rowan and guys alike. Just some class from the midfield, and they really put the pedal to the metal. The forward line worked super well. David King's whiteboard action where the Cats hold their nerve. One bloke goes up for the mark, and then the rest stay down. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. And it worked to great effect, and I saw it multiple times tonight. And there was just goals coming out of them. Like, this is how you do it. Good work, David King. So we'll move into the votes, and I found it quite difficult at times, but I've come up with my 3. Paddy Dangerfield gets the 3 votes easily here. 38 touches, 7 marks, 5 free kicks, 9 tackles, and a nice goal right on half time. Back to his best. That week off's been excellent for him, and I hope he'll have the bye, so he'll love that, and hopefully be pretty fresh from it. And he was just an absolute machine in the contest. Finished off with a nice goal, and he was just instrumental all throughout the game. Going to give the 2 votes to Cam Guthrie. 27 touches, 5 marks, 4 tackles. He was just in and around the ball, really, really prolific, and loved the way he went about it. Probably didn't use it super well, but I just felt like he was always there. He's always harassing, and quite a presence around the ball, so he was really good. And I'm going to give the 1 vote to Mark O'Connor, believe it or not. Duncan and Kelly and Ablett and Stewart and all these guys going, hey, what about me? I thought O'Connor was it was sensational down back. He was just so solid. Took 6 marks, probably. Yeah, he's just rock solid. He does his job every week. 4 tackles as well. He's just unless that's Tui. No, that is O'Connor. Yeah, he's been one of the most improved players in our side, and he's just taken leaps and bounds, and just loving the way he's going about it. Yeah, a bit of a player review. Duncan was, again, he got a lot of ball. He didn't use the ball very well, but he got 11 marks, kicked a goal. TK got 32, 9 marks and a goal. These guys are going, what the hell? How have I not got a vote? Ablett 24 and 2 goals. Again, just he keeps getting 2 goals a game and around the 20 touches mark. Can't be doing much more than that. Stewart, solid as ever. Always gets mid-20s and close to 10 marks. I mentioned Guthrie, Dalehouse, a typical 16 handball game. He was pretty solid. Myers was excellent. He got 3 goals. He was a new chance for the votes as well. 21 touches, 3 goals. It's a great effort. He looked so dangerous, and really when we were starting to make a charge, he was the guy almost leading it in the forward line, along with the Tomahawk, which I'll mention soon. Stanley had a really good night. Didn't have too much to compete with, and I love the way he went about it. Selwood got a bit of the ball, sort of getting around that 20 touches mark each week, so they're playing a bit of halfback. Parfitt, I liked his game. He was really good. 19 touches, 5 tackles. He was quite a presence in the contest as well. Hawkins, 4 goals. Not sure if he'll ever kick 10 in a game, but he loves to give them off as well, and he's just in amazing form at the moment. I think he's kicked 4 goals 5 weeks in a row, potentially. We've got, O'Connor I mentioned. Tui got better as the game went on, similar to last week. Radigalia had some really good moments. I think he may have done a hamstring. I'll check that. He kicked a couple of goals and took some, I think, 4 contested marks. So he was very solid. Kolodjasny did his job. Atkins was, he was in and around. I think the one tackle there by the looks. Henry did well. Taylor did alright. Blitzarves kept Lynch pretty well held. Lynch didn't kick very straight, but did as well as he could have with the variables at hand. Clark, 12 kicks, no handballs. He was good. I like the way he goes about it. And Rowan, 8 touches and a goal. But his tackling and chasing is just next level. Got a few holding the balls and was invaluable, getting a few goals earlier on the board for us. So let's have a look. I think it was a hamstring for Radigalia from what I heard. Yeah, sure it was. Lost and saw ribs. It's no good. But so stirring victory from the Cats and a massive win. And we got the bye next week, so probably won't bother with that. Or is it the week after that? Nope, it's next week. Week after the bye, we have Port Adelaide, Adelaide Oval. I'd probably have to tip us, but we haven't been very good after byes. But it'll be a good test for us. Almost potentially our final really big test. You can say what you want about ladders and fixtures, but in terms of difficulty, it's probably quite easy from here. But still got to make every post a winner. Still got to jump along and convert and execute on the night. So yeah, it'll be a tough game. We tend to have a pretty good record over there as well, so that makes me also lean towards us. Port can be a little bit up and down, no doubt about that. But I reckon we should have their measure. It'll just be how we prepare and how we play after the bye is more so the thing. If there was no bye, I'd be pretty confident, but I'll go with a little bit of confidence anyway. So that's it from me, guys. 67-point wins to the Cats. Massive, massive statement. And super pleased. It was irresistible watching on. So hope you enjoyed, guys. Give the video a like, subscribe as well. It'd be amazing. And I'll catch you all in the next video. See you then.